Very good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about basics of cryptography. So cryptography is nothing but is the one of the technique which is used to provide the secure of our information when you are communicating each other. So technically we will discuss about what is cryptography and all. So cryptography is nothing but is the one of the techniques which is used to secure our information and communication through and codes we are providing security to our informations and all. So what is the main advantages of cryptography is only authorized person only they can able to process the information and they can able to understand it. So main aim of the cryptography concept is we can able to prevent our data from the unauthorized access. So with the help of this we can able to access the information by authorized people alone, that is called as the cryptography. So from this diagram you will get better clarity about what is cryptography and all. So from this diagram sender is there and receiver is there. So sender they will send the information and receiver they will gain the information whatever sent by sender and all. So this sender they will send the message, that is normal plain text. So this plain text is nothing but is a normal like a English languages. So anybody they can able to read the information and they can able to understand it. And next the plain text is after performing an encryption it will be converted in the form of plain text to ciphertext. So when you are performing cryptography concepts we are mainly performing two kind of operations over there. One is encryption and one more is the decryption technique. So encryption is nothing but the plain text will be converted in the form of ciphertext, and decryption this will be acted by receiver. They will convert the ciphertext into normal plain text. So plain text is I already explained you is a normal like English languages. So anybody they can able to understand it and they can able to read it possible. And here we are discussing about secure of our information. So this encryption is done by sender side. So after getting an plain text from sender they will perform the encryption with the help of certain keys will be used and it will be converted in the form of ciphertext. So what is ciphertext here is ciphertext is nothing but it will be is an unreadable format. Only authorized person only they can able to understand it. With the help of keys they will decrypt it and they can able to read get back the original messages and all. Unauthorized people they can't understand, they can't able to read the informations and all. So ciphertext is simply is a unreadable format. So we are converted in the form of ciphertext now, and receiver they will get the ciphertext and they will apply the decryption techniques. So with the help of this decryption technique what will happen, the original plain text will be getting back by receiver. How it will be happening here is with the help of decryption techniques. So in the decryption techniques we are going to use certain keys to perform the decryption operations and all. And after performing an decryption what will happen, the receiver they will get the original plain text and they will read the message and they will understand the concepts and all. So this is the overall basic concepts of cryptography. So the same methods we are applying and the set of keys and some techniques alone it will differ, but the flow of execution is same for throughout the network security subjects and all. And next we will move on to what is the features of cryptography. And here four main features will be we are getting when you are using cryptography concepts. So first one is the confidentiality of information and integrity and no reputation, and then authentication. So what is confidentiality here is the only what is that authorized person only they can able to access the information, others they can't access the information, that is called as the confidentiality. And then next is integrity. Integrity is nothing but during the transition, during the process, none of them they can able to modify the informations, and also without doing any addition or else deduction, the standard of information will be maintained, that is integrity. And next one is the no non-repudiation. So non-repudiation is nothing but the creator and then sender, they can't deny for any what is that the sender or the creator, they cannot deny his intention of sending information at later stage. And last one is the authentication. And what is authentication here is, we are going to identify the sender and then receiver, whether the right person only they are received, that thing will be verified. That is the last feature of cryptography. And next we are moving to types of cryptography methodologies whatever available under that cryptography concepts. And also mainly we are using three types of cryptography system we are using to perform the encryption and then decryption. And first one is the symmetric key cryptography. And symmetric key cryptography is nothing but when you are performing an encryption and decryption, same key will be used for encryption and decryption, that is called as the symmetric key cryptography. And next is asymmetric key cryptography is nothing but different set of keys will be used for encryption and different set of keys will be used for decryption, that is called as the asymmetric key cryptography. And next one is the hash function. So hash function is nothing but is a one of the cryptographic algorithm. It just maps the input of any number of size input will be taken as the input, that will be converted in the form of unique fixed length of output. It will be converted with the help of hash function. So what is the output we are getting for an hash function is a hash value or is hash code we are getting as the output and all. So later I will explain the diagram of a hash function, how it will be working and all. From that one you will get clarity about hash function, how it will be working and all. And then next, what is the applications will be available under that cryptography is, first one is computer password. So everywhere we are using a computer, and how we are maintaining the security of your system is with the help of providing password. So but that is the first application of your cryptography. And next is digital currencies. So for an we everywhere we are performing any kind of transaction, either it may be a GPay or else Google Pay or else Phone Pay, everything we are performing under that online transactions only. So from that online transaction, when we are performing digital transaction, how we are preventing from fraud peoples, and how we are avoiding the attackers to crack the account details, and also that is the second application of your cryptography. And next, secure web browsing. So when you are accessing any browsers, Chrome or else Mozilla Firefox or else Microsoft Edge, any kind of browser if you are using to transfer to perform the online transaction, so we are going to provide the secure for that web browser with the help of SSL. So SSL is nothing but is a secure socket layer. It will provide the secure of your protocols, whatever will be happened under the transactions, everything will be maintained in secure channel communication. And next one is electronic signature. So this electronic signature, it is a equivalent to handwritten signature. So e-sign signature will be uploaded to perform the encryption and then decryption process. Through that electronic signature, the other authentication of users will be verified from sender side as well as receiver side. And next we are going to discuss about authentication. So this is the next advantage of cryptography. With the help of this authentication, we are going to authenticate whether the right users only they are logged in under that system, only authorized peoples only they are accessing, those information will be verified with the help of authentication. So in real time where we are using this authentication concept is, when you are logging in your bank account, it will ask your login ID and then password, and it will get some security code and all. For security reasons will be, it will be asking. So when you are entering that user id and then password and captcha something you are entering under that login page, whether after entering what will happen, it will get the login details and then credential whatever you are entered under that front end, that will be verified with back end from the database of your bank account. If it is matched with the given user id and then password, it will proceed further. If it is wrong, it will deny the access. So that is your authentication. And next is cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is nothing but is like a bitcoin. So with the help of this we are safeguard our transaction. And last one is the end-to-end encryption. With the help of this end-to-end encryptions, we are going to protect two-way communications. So when you are communicating any conversation or else instance messages or else email, so where we are applying this end-to-end encryption technique is when you are logging your email under the any kind of browser. If you are enabled the two-step verification, what will happen, initially it will ask your email id and then password. After entering, it will check authentication from your mobile. So after getting an authentication only, it will log on to your gmail account and also. This is the example for an end-to-end encryption. And next, what is the advantages are available when you are using cryptography concept is, these are all the three main advantages we are getting. And first one is the access control, and second one is secure communication, and third one is the protection against the attack. So these are all the main advantages of your cryptography concepts. And next we are moving to what is the difference and what is the concept of conventional and public key encryption. So first I will explain about conventional encryption techniques, and later I will explain the public key encryption. So when you are performing conventional encryption, what will happen, the same algorithm and then same key will be used for both encryption and decryption. And when we are using public key encryption, what will happen, the different key pair keys will be used for encryption and another set of key pairs will be used for decryptions and all. And next, what is the sender and receiver, they must share the keys between each other when we are using conventional encryption. When public key encryption, the sender and receiver, they have to share the set of key pairs with each others, because here we are using the key pair set, right? So we have to share that key pairs to both sender and receiver. And what is the needed for security under that conventional encryption technique is, they must be kept secret when you are using conventional encryption, but when you are using public key encryption, one of the two keys must be kept secret and remaining we can able to share it. And next need of security of your conventional encryption is, it must be impossible or at least impractical to decipher a message if no other information is available. But this public key encryption is a impossible or else at least impractical to decipher a message, no other information will be available here. And here also same thing. And last one, the knowledge of algorithm plus samples of ciphertext must be insufficient to determine the key. But when you are using public key encryption, the knowledge of algorithms plus one of the keys plus samples of ciphertext must be insufficient. We have to determine the other key for it. So this is the difference between what is the conventional and then public key crypto encryption techniques. Is nothing but what is symmetric key encryption, what is asymmetric key encryption. And next is we are moving to hash function under the cryptography. So in hash function we are going to use hash function to convert the given input into message hash digest value or else hash code or else hash digest message. So what is hash function here acting over here is, whatever input size input we are giving, that will be converted in the form of fixed length of message digest as the output. So how we are getting the message digest as the fixed value of output here is with the help of hash function. So here we are giving an input is fox, that is 3 is the length of your given input, and here your length input is differ, and here also differ, and here also differ. But what is the message digest you are getting? You are getting a fixed length of message digest as the output. So what is hash function in cryptography is a one of the cryptographic algorithm. It just maps the input of any number of size we are giving as the input, that will be converted in the form of unique output of a fixed length of bits. That is nothing but we are getting the hash digest value as the output. And what is the main advantages when you are using hash function concept is the speed and efficiency in your processing is very higher when you are using a large amount of data. And here we can able to provide the one of the security way to provide from protect from attackers. And what is the disadvantages we are getting when you are using hash function here is collision may occur, because each input will be converted in the form of unique size of output. So what will happen here is the collision may occur. So this is the drawbacks of your hash function. And next we are moving to digital signature. So how the digital signature is working, and how the signature will be verified from your receiver side, and how it will be done by sender side. And also in receiver side, the sender, they will send the data along with the hashing function. So what will happen, it will be performed by hash function. The hash value will be getted as the output. After getting an hash code value, we are attaching signature of the sender. And after that, either the sender signature of sender is a private key. So here we are mentioning as the signer is private key. So the sender, they will sign their own signature and they will attach over here, and they will pass to receiver side. And here we are wrapping the data as well as signature. So this signature is a signature of your sender, and we are passing the data to receiver side. The receiver side, they will maintain the verification algorithm to verify whether the right users only they are sending the information, whether this signature is we are getting from right sender. Everything will be verified. How it will be verified? With the help of signer's public key. So from this receiver, they are already maintaining one database. Under that database, the signature of all the peoples who were working under that organization, that will be maintained over here. So here, with the help of that database, the signature will be verified from this verification algorithm. So here we are applying same hash function to track the original informations of your sender and all. So here we are applying with verification algorithm. The verification algorithm is what does here is, it will check whether the hash value is same or not, and that signature is equal or else not equal, that thing will be verified. So all the values are verified if it is same, and it will read the data. If it is not equal, it will dispatch all the informations and all. So that's all about all the topics from your first unit.